Marvin Lewis, Andy Dalton's starting job is secure. Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals couldn't have had a worse start to the 2017 season. Through 2 weeks, and 2 home losses, Dalton's Bengals have failed to score a touchdown. Cincinnati is the first team since the 1939 Eagles to play the first 2 games of a season at home and score 0 touchdowns in both games. After Dalton threw 4 picks and took 5 sacks in a defeat to the Baltimore Ravens, the QB played safer football in Thursday night's 13-9 loss to the Texans, but struggled to locate and hit open receivers, move the offense and finish off their few positive drives with scores. To many reporters and observers, Dalton hasn't looked like himself in this season's early goings, or at least unlike the MVP candidate in 2015, who threw 25 touchdowns to only 7 picks before suffering a season-ending injury. Now the Bengals' starting quarterback of 7 years is playing the poorest football of his professional career and having his job security called into question. "No, I'm not worried about Andy," Bengals coach Marvin Lewis said after the game, telling reporters that Dalton's starting job is secure. "No, I don't think he's taken a step back," Lewis added. "I think we have to continue to let Andy do his thing. We've got to do things better around him all the time. Again, we are not good enough today. We didn't play good enough to win on offense and we gave up a play on defense that we can't give up. They didn't give a 49-yarder today for a score, and that's the difference in the game. Same thing as last week. You want to be dominant? Be dominant as the other side." The other option in the Queen City is A.J. McCarron. The longtime backup filled in for Dalton when he went down in 2015 and started Cincinnati's infamous wildcard loss to Pittsburgh. Every off-season, McCarron has been rumored as potential trade bait for QB-needy also-rans, having demonstrated the ability to win football games and play with competence under center. But the Bengals have held on to McCarron, either to procure a better offer for him or to keep him as a rainy day starter in case of a scenario like this one. This campaign can get away from Cincy quickly. The 0-2 Bengals have to travel to Green Bay next week, while their undefeated division rivals, the Steelers and Ravens, have winnable games the next 2 Sundays. In a few weeks, if things don't change and the season is nearly lost, Lewis and company might sing a different tune and try a possible season-changing switch from Dalton to McCarron. For now, the Bengals will stick with their struggling starter in hopes that Dalton will finally connect with his playmakers, open up the running game and score at least 1 touchdown.